Hello, people. This is George. We continue making more content for Call of Dragons. As you can see, we're gonna spectate Roots of War for the Lace Demon Warriors versus Elite Savages. We will be able to spectate them in 3 minutes. As you can see, the matchmaking is ruined, kinda, right? Simply because the difference between the powers is not good. 2.5 billion power versus 1.6 billion power. Well, it should be one sided. So, nevertheless, it's always better to spectate to see how, in general, Roots of War is happening. I did not participate because I prefer to make content for you guys rather than get like 10 legendary gems. Simply because if I will participate in Roots of War, I won't be able to show it to you guys because I need to be in Discord channel and I don't want to show the Discord calls or anything because I don't want to leak any information to the enemies, right? That's why I prefer to spectate and to show you guys how Roots of War is done in general. So this is my decision. Yep, it's like not a bad thing to get 10 legendary tokens for Roots of War, but this game is not always about rewards. This game is not always about getting stronger. You need to give chance to your alliance members, even for some low power players, to get the legendary tokens, right? You need to share. Sometimes you need just to share some rewards, right? So in 1 minute we will be able to enter to the Roots of War to spectate. It should be fun. I guess Savages will win this battle because the difference into the power of the players are too big. I guess Savages have way more tier 5 players. I'm not sure if Warriors have a tier 5 player. We're gonna see it in 30 seconds, so let's wait for some time. 20 seconds, 15, and we will be able to join the battlefield of the Roots of War. Overall ranking of the Warriors is 64 and overall ranking of Savages is 16. Alright, let's go. We can actually look at the map now. It will take some time until it will reload the members, right? So as always, we have Hall of Blessing, we have Outposts, we have Tree of Courage. Uh, from the last Roots of War, we learned that these trees are very important. Not only about the points, right? These trees are giving Legion attack 5% and Legion defense 5%. Also, they are giving some more benefits to the, as I said, elixir production speed 20% and Legion HP 3%. So it's important to take these trees under the control. It will make your legions way stronger and it will be easier for you to defeat the enemies. And we need to mention that whenever you defeat enemy legions, you are getting points out of it, right? So as always, this game is about winning, and this game is about getting as much points as possible. So, like in 2 minutes, we're gonna start the Roots of War, and let's see which alliance will be winner in the end. If I had to bet which one will succeed, I think the Savages will. It's pretty obvious because they have higher power, and in general, Roots of War, tier 5 players matter, right? In general, in this game. Soon we will start. 1 minute. People are, I guess, are discussing the plans, how they will attack, which rallies will start. Like in general, in this game, rallies are important. I have lost a couple of Roots of War simply because enemy was way better with the rallies. It's not always about who will kill more troops. It's about like consistency, trying to get as much buildings as possible, and of course, without defeating your enemies, you won't gonna win. But defeating enemies is not the most important, in my opinion, in Roots of War in general. So let's see. Battle will start in 5 seconds. Let's see where everybody will push and how in general battle will pan out, right? Some flying units are moving. Like all the time in the middle section of the Roots of War, that's like most people gathered. Here we can check the points, right? On the red side there is savages, and on the blue side is warriors. Regarding players, warriors have full and savages have only 25. Battle is already starting. Savages are getting the outposts. Also, you need to remember that you can also gather some points, right? Not a lot, but it's still important to get it right. Let's see where will be first action. I guess it's always mid lane, right? But these flying units are flying to capture this outpost. Let's see where people will start fighting. Mages are meeting some cavalry flying units, but we can't actually see it. Yep, rallies are running. Uh, Two cavalry rallies and four infantry rallies, right? Yep. Every each rally is tier 5 units, which will be hard for anybody to take down, right? And one main infantry rally is going to the mid lane, and enemies warriors are getting kind of destroyed, right? If they will hit the rally, it will be impossible for them to take them down. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Yep, they are hitting the rally, which is a bad idea. They brought their rally too. Okay, I guess pretty good fight we are watching right now in the mid lane. I thought Savages would push straight away, but it does not happen like that. Yeah, big fight. I guess Warriors sent way more units in the mid lane. That's why they gathered a lot of people, and it's getting harder and harder for savages to move in, even though they are attacking from this side with the flying units. As you can see, tier 5 infantry rally is still up. It's pretty hard to destroy the infantry rallies in general. Even if you just gonna push and attack the rally, there will be a lot of counter attack damage. Yep, they destroyed the tier 5 infantry rally. I guess they have tier 5 players by themselves too. But I still believe that for the Warriors it will be pretty hard to win the whole game in general, even though they have like 5 more people. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Regarding points per minute, warriors are getting 260 points, and savages are getting almost 300. I guess they are trying to capture the hell of nature, and from the first look, they will be able to do it. Alright. It was pretty unexpected for me, honestly, but I guess the warriors focused on the mid lane because like savages are taking all the structures which is available in the on the map. Like you can see, almost everything is yellow, and yellow is a color of savages. That's why I said you can play around with the playstyle of rallying the structures, and you can win by points. Now I think savages will gather their forces in the mid lane to push them back because it doesn't look good here, right? Let's double check other lanes. As you can see, the warriors rallied the tree of healing, and it's pretty close, but I think they won't be able to capture it. Also, we can see here like infantry rallies hitting the hull of water, and this infantry rally will take this hull of water, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's double check mid lane. The savages sent a cavalry rally in order to defend, but in general, in my opinion, cavalry units are the weakest units in this game. I did not expect that warriors would push with all the forces in the mid lane. They sent like 3 rallies here, but nevertheless, they are losing almost every structure on the map, which is pretty bad for them, right? I guess they understand that power difference is too much, right? I think they have one tier 5 player, and savages have like at least 5 to 6, maybe even more. I won't gonna start counting the tier 5 units. It's better to watch the gameplay, right? Roots of War happens like every week, once in a week. The rewards are pretty great: 10 legendary tokens if you win, and 5 if you lose. Let's see where they dropped the behemoth. I will double check. As you can see, savages are spread out on the map way more, right? And the warriors are hitting this Hall of Blessing with the cavalry rally, and I think they won't be able to take it down because savages can simply reinforce the structure. As you can see, it was done here. And in general, it's hard to take down the structure whenever tier 5 player is taking it. Like all the action is happening on the mid lane as always. Lot more kills as you can see, but slowly and shortly, I think more resources will have on the savages side, simply because they have more tier 5 units, and later this game will go on, they will have more and more advantage, like not only because they are tier 5, right? They have way more legions, way more troops than free to play player or a player who has tier 4 units. But yep, warriors managed to capture Hell of Nature, but they are losing almost every structure around the map. And they understand it. I guess they are doing this because whenever they saw the matchmaking and they saw like we are like Savages has like 1 billion power more, they understood that like getting more points is more important because they won't be able to win the Worlds of War in general, right? As you can see, total kills, Savages has way more kills, and the Warriors have way more wounded units. Healing, Savages are healing more, and like Warriors are healing almost double less. We have not had any life stones so far. It will happen soon, but as you can see and as I predicted, it should be easy game for Savages. Meanwhile, guys, if you will have any questions regarding my videos, regarding game mechanics, feel free to ask. It's a perfect time to ask questions in general on the live streams, if you have any, right? And the gameplay shows that this will be pretty easy Roots of War. That's why questions will be more than welcome to have something to speak about, right? I think the Hell of Nature will be uh, yeah, until they will rally up the Hall of Nature, they can keep it for some time, but I think in the end, Savages will take the Hall of Nature back to themselves, and that's pretty funny because almost every structure in the map, on the map, Savages are taking it. Here, every each member from the Savages side is tier 5, I recognize the names, and they are fighting against the behemoths and against the enemies. That's the power of tier 5 units, honestly. Maybe soon. I'm not sure soon or not, but it will take some time until I will get my tier 5. I am 100% free to play player, as you already know. Like almost 28 million power. I still need like 15 million power more, right? So it will take like at least 1 year. That's like approximately 1 year for me to have at least one legion of tier 5 units. It's not always about researching tier 5 units. You need to recruit them, right? Like, if recruiting 1300 tier 4 units needs like 22 hours, I think like for tier 5 units it will take like a couple of days, and that's pretty bad. That's why I'm trying to collect as much training speed ups as possible, so whenever I will be ready to recruit the tier 5s, I will have some speed ups to rush them to make at least one legion of the tier 5 units. I can't wait to start the new season. It's getting really boring so far because my alliance already lost the Kingdom War. So we are all waiting for the season TI to get two new legendary mage heroes and some new events. Like every time starting of the new season is a lot fun. It's a way more fun. A lot more people are playing the game, and in general, like new stuff, new patch, new rewards, new events are a great thing to have in the game, right? Nobody's attacking the giant bear. I guess they don't care. So this is the power of tier 5 players. They just don't care that there is a big bear. Yeah, bear is like charging. I think here Warriors will push them back, but that's nothing. They are already in lead of like at almost 5,000 points. And regarding personal points, as you guys already know, you need at least 10,000 points to receive the higher rewards. From the Warriors side, let's see, two persons are already getting 10,000 points, and yeah, from the Savages side, you can see what's the difference, right? Now I think like soon they will understand that it will be impossible for them to win these Roots of War, and they will try their best to get as much points as possible to at least get the better rewards. I think the mark is like at least 6,000 points, and second mark is 10,000 points. So everybody should be aiming for 10,000, honestly. Let's double check the mid lane, and here again, Savages are pushing. They sent a couple of tier 5 legions here, and the difference is pretty obvious. If we just gonna compare like points per minute, almost 800 points per minute, like warriors only have three structures with them, so it's starting to get obvious why I thought that savages would win. It will be all about points from now on. I think it will be impossible for warriors to get the points back. They will try to maximize their rewards. And like in like 10 or 15 minutes, all the fighting will be done here. Mark my word. Near the base of the warriors. Slowly and shortly, they are pushing. Here we can see that warriors are trying their best to capture Hall of Blessing, but it's impossible because Garwood with full tier 5 infantry units is defending the Hall of Blessing. It will be hard. It will be hard game for the warriors. Yeah, slowly we are getting to the base of the warriors, and I think whole game will be like this. It's hard. It's very hard. I have been in the place of the warriors many times. Whenever my alliance had zero tier 5 players and enemies had couple of them, it was really hard to do anything. And this is the situation which I have been. They have like one tier 5 player, which called Mei Mei. Other than that, they are all tier 4. Now, Savages will try to capture Hall of Power, and they will try to get as much points as possible. Approximately in 15 minutes, well, Savages took first Livestone. As you can see, Osiris is getting the Livestone to the base. But let's go to the mid lane where most fun fighting. I can understand capturing the structures can be important, but the most fun which we see in this game is fighting in general in Call of Dragons. Like battle gameplay is way better than anything I have ever seen. That's why I'm playing this game. Yeah, we can see Majoral is hitting the Hall of Power, and the Hall of Power soon will be taken down and it will be recaptured by Savages. It's pretty obvious who gonna win. From now on, it's all about who will get more points, right? Let's see if every member from the Savages side will get maximum amount of points. And we need to mention that Savages are fighting with the 5% less. They are 25 and the Warriors are 13. Now Warriors will get all of their legions in the mid lane because they want to have more points. Yep, that's what I was expecting. All the fighting will be happening near this Hall of Power, near the base of the Warriors. Are they even trying to attack anything, honestly? I think no, right? This giant bear is running up and down. Well, they are trying to hit this tree of courage, but every structure is defended by tier 5 players. It will be hard. I think now everybody will gather in the mid lane and they will try to get as much points as possible from this. But point difference is way too much already. It's too soon, but I think they won't be able to get their 11,000 points back. They won't gonna have enough resources, that's my honest opinion. Let's check the statistics. Livestone is taken by Savages. Occupation points are way more for the red team. Well, warriors are gathering points way more, total kills way more for the red side, wounded of course more for warriors. And yeah, this is like main difference, right? Savages are killing more people in total, and warriors have more people in their hospitals. So longer this game will go on, it will be harder and harder for warriors to catch back, simply because they won't gonna have enough resources to empty their hospitals and revive their troops. Yet again, more tier 5 rally, infantry rally, Goresh and Skolgul. Let's see if enemy will hit it. Maybe they will misclick or something. Like before, it was hard to uh, see which one is rally and which one is not. And after this little mark, it's easily understandable which one is rally and which one is normal legion. Well, they are not hitting the rally, which is good, but they are hitting a lot of tier 5 players. It's hurting the counter-attack damage from the tier 5 legions, especially from infantry tier 5. Like infantry tier 5 and marksman tier 5, it's horrible to even attack them. They have like too much counter-attack damage. Well, they are at least trying, right? Let's see the points for the people. Yep, they are getting points. That's the most important. I don't think they will be able to win this battle in general, but more 10,000 points is good. Some people are trying to hit the rally, as you can see. Let's see how, in general, how much points Savages will be able to get. Already almost 20,000 in 15 minutes, 25 minutes, alright? But it looks like an easy win. Like warriors have one, two, three, four structures, and savages have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 structures. So like yeah, points per minute affect this match too much. Let's see how far this rally will go. I think this rally will take the Hall of Power again. Nobody should touch this rally in my opinion. Like it's better for warriors to focus on in other legions rather than this rally. Yep, they are getting sandwiched, honestly, and this rally is not going to Hall of Power. This rally is going for Tree of Healing or yep, Outpost. Here is a small skirmish, and here is a big skirmish. Always good to see my alliance winning, but it was pretty obvious. Difference between the power was too big. We had way more tier 5 players. But yeah, you can't just surrender, right? You still need to show up, you still need to play. Like whenever you're fighting near the base of the enemy, it's easy for them to heal up the troops and go back to the battlefield, but you need to have at least some kind of resistance, right? Some kind of tier 5 players, because without them against tier 5s, it's really hard to do anything, and it's pretty visible here what can tier 5 players do. Even if we're gonna compare points, you can see what's the difference between tier 5s and tier 4. Pretty huge. But let's see. And now all the focus here is like how much points savages can get, what's the maximum, and if the every member of their alliance will be able to get 10,000 points. That's the main question in my opinion. Let's see. Here we are looking for the main battle. Guys, I just received an SMS from my wife, and she had the great news. I'm on a better mood, so yeah, great. Thank you, darling. Thank you, babe. We continue watching this amazing fight. Actually, they are giving a good resistance to savages. Let's see. Well, actually, they gathered all of their resources and they are trying to push them back. I guess that's the only way of getting more points, right? But the points differentiation is like too much, 22,000 to 7,000. Let's see. Like, I don't know. They have 5% less, 25 from the for the yellow side and 30 for blue side, but tier 5 players are still marking, still doing what they can do best. Like, I want everybody to get their maximum amount of points to get the best rewards. That's what I'm rooting for because, like, from the minute 10, I already understood who would win. Yeah, a lot of tier 5 rallies are hitting. And actually, Warriors are doing pretty fine if we're gonna compare that they have only one tier 5 player. Hydra is being spawned, and I don't think it's a great location. Well, no. Hydra is marching like a giant bear. Yeah. Like behemoths always are like ruining the fun. Not because like they are hitting you a lot, like they are changing the positions. They are like throwing you away. So like they are just destruction, in my opinion. But here I don't think this will change anything simply because savages can bring their Hydra too. Meanwhile, guys, if you will have any questions, feel free to ask regarding the game, regarding the content I'm making. Maybe you guys have a different opinion about the views I have regarding this game. So feel free. We are watching how two Hydras are fighting with each other. Yep. But I think Warriors Hydra will die sooner because they are being attacked by tier 5 players. But here we can see small marksman rally, like Syndrion rally with Rhaegar. Like everybody understands that Savages already won this Roots of War, but it's all about having fun, it's all about having war, it's all about getting more and more points for better rewards, right? Let's see how far, how fast the Hydra will get demolished. But yeah, as I said, nobody is trying to kill the Hydras. It's just a destruction. It's just a big thing who can throw you away. It doesn't really matter. As you can see, like tier 5 players are hitting Hydra here and it doesn't really take too much damage, and even Legions are not taking too much damage from Hydra. Like 4000 damage per hit is nothing, right? Let's see if the every member of the Savage Alliance will get at least 10,000 points. That's like my best scenario whenever I'm playing or spectating Roots of War. I want to see every member of the alliance getting 10,000 points, and they are pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members are left without 10,000 points, and there's pretty much more and a lot players in warrior side. This Hydra is AFK. He's enjoying the view. I don't know what kind of view it is. I don't know the taste of Hydra, but yeah, I guess. And slowly, Savages are pushing. It's pretty easy for them already. I think he's already too much wounded units for warrior side. Like 32 million wounded, right? It's impossible to heal up. And I wouldn't recommend to use resources here because game is already decided. It's all about points. It's all about who will kill more. So yeah, I will get back. I need to drink water. You can enjoy the Woods of War by yourself, guys. Drink water, guys. It's important. It's really important. Don't forget. Yeah, it's pretty obvious who will win this fight. We will be looking at the demolition of the enemy of the SVG's alliance. Yeah, tier 5 players matter, guys. Try to get in a better alliance with more tier 5 players because it will benefit you. Whenever they will be buying stuff in the game, you will get some gifts with the full of VIP rewards, gems, and stuff like that, right? Well, Warriors Hydra is almost gone. Yep, it's gone. So it's all about points now. Almost every legion from the both alliance will gather here to get more and more points, and it will be a. I don't think it will be fun for the warriors here, right? Well, yeah, I had a phone call. I had to take it. So yeah, this is like what's gonna happen in like 21, 22 minutes. This will be the main gameplay of this whole stuff. So nothing to speak about it right now, right? Like game is pretty much decided. Savages has just like too much power and too much tier 5 units, so everything will happen here. In this spot, warriors will try to get as much points as possible, and the savages, well, what they can do, they can't just AFK in the base, right? They will just continue playing the game. Honestly, I think every member from the Savage Alliance has a 10,000 points. Well, one is last and he will get it for sure. Well, it's pretty hard for warriors to do anything here, simply because they understand that game is over, and more 20 minutes they gonna do nothing, right? As you can see, even one person left the Roots of War. So yeah, they will try their best to get as much points as possible. This is their main idea, I guess. I will need like 2 to 3 minutes. I need to buy some water for me and for my family because we are out of water. I will rush to grocery shop and be back in like maximum 2 or 3 minutes. Be right back, guys. I'm back, guys. Sorry for being late. I guess water queue was pretty high. I tried my best to run as fast as possible, but yeah, a lot of people were buying some water from the magazine. Yeah, nothing has actually changed. Savages are winning by a lot. I guess warriors are not even trying to do anything because they don't have enough legions to get back. I'm breathing fast because I was running. I don't want it to be so late. But yeah, 7 minutes is left until the finish. Let's double check the points differentiate, like points per person. Every single member of the Savage Alliance got 10,000 points, and from the warrior side, it's pretty rough. No, like one, two, three, four members are left without 10,000 points. Let's see, like 6 minutes is left. I'm sorry for being late. I guess I missed like 10 minutes. So yeah, it was pretty easy fight for Savages and their tier 5 players. I guess they needed a better opponent, right? Because the Warriors' total strength was like 1.6 billion power and Savages had 2.6, like 1 billion power more. If we're gonna check the map, every single structure is taken by Savages, and yeah, it's pretty much over. We just need to wait until the Roots of War will be finished, and we're gonna have a winner, right? 4 minutes. I don't want to cut this stream whenever like Roots of War is not even over, right? Let's finish the Roots of War. I know it's not that interesting whenever there is like so much one-sided battle, but what you can do. 4 minutes. My keys fall down. That's all the sound. So yeah, in 4 minutes we will have the winner of the Roots of War. As you can see, Savages like demolished their enemies, like not even 10,000 points at the whole alliance, right? And almost 60,000 points. Yeah, 3 minutes more. Like everything is decided here. Savages are going to win, no matter what. We are just waiting for these 3 minutes. Yeah, two more minutes until the announcement will be here. And we're gonna see the winner of the yet again Roots of War. The last one we won, and we are winning this one too. I guess it was pretty one-sided, and it was kind of boring to spectate, honestly. Yeah, this is all we can say. We are just waiting until the event will be done. It was pretty easy victory for them. Nothing special. Like it was pretty obvious whenever I saw the powers of two alliances. It was pretty obvious that Savages would win, and it would be a pretty one-sided win. Yeah, 30 seconds. 20 minutes. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have a victory here. Savage family, Savage guys won the Roots of War. The best player is Be My Lover. Great name, by the way. So, yeah, you can see the statistics why they won simply because they have too much tier 5s, right? So, yet again, another Roots of War is done, another content is done for us guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna continue making more videos and more live streams for the game Call of Dragons. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It would bring a smile on my face, honestly, because it gives me more and more motivation, right? So, yeah, thanks for watching. See you very, very